Good evening, dear Kuwait television viewers, and welcome to another new episode of your weekly program, Kuwait in 30 Minutes. The English News and Political Programs Department has prepared a variety of reports that highlight the main events that have recently taken place across Kuwait. Our committed team of reporters is constantly engaged in numerous events with the objective of keeping you, dear viewers, aware of the latest information, regulations, and policies. Our aim is to help you obtain information on the latest developments at the local scene. So stay tuned for more coming your way this evening. In our first item for tonight, the Public Authority for Manpower has opened communication channels between private sector companies and job seekers directly through the Because You Deserve project, as it provides various job opportunities for job seekers in the banking sector. The project aims to provide job seekers with new and promising real job opportunities presented by participating companies. The project also provides a large number of job opportunities so that the seekers have more than one option. Hadil Fahad brings us more details in this report.
For the third year, the General Authority for Manpower opened communication channels between private sector companies and job seekers directly through the Because You Deserve project, as it provides various job opportunities for job seekers in the banking sector.
Under the patronage of Mrs. Mariam Al-Aqil, today we are opening the لأنك تستاهل 3, You Deserve It. It's a very big opportunity for our Kuwaiti youths who are looking to job opportunities in the banking sector. Today actually it's a very good opportunities for them because we having here 10 of the big banks in Kuwait. So we are welcoming everyone to come here today and apply for a job, and we are opening today and tomorrow. We are available today and tomorrow from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. and from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. in the evening, and it's running for 2 days. As I said, that today, Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully we will see a big numbers.
The project aims to provide promising new real job opportunities for job seekers and present them by the participating companies and attract a large number of job opportunities so that it is more than one option.
Our participation today mainly for recruiting the Kuwaitis, fresh graduate and youth. They don't have to be fresh graduate per se, however, they can have experience whether in the government sector or private sector, and they wish to work with the banking sector. Our number, as you have asked me how many, last year we have recruited more than 200 Kuwaitis in Ahli United Bank. This year we already started our first quarter with about maybe 40. We are expecting in this exhibition, inshallah, we will recruit about, let's say, 30 to 35 employees in different departments, being it in sales, being it back office, being it front office. So, and this is our responsibility toward Kuwait and toward the vision of Kuwait 3035.
It is an opportunity for young people provided by the powers of the public authority that attract them to the banking sector. Reporting for Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadil Fahad.
The Diagnostic Radiology Conference was recently launched at the Jaber Al Ahmed Center under the slogan Working an X-ray for Emergency Cases. The conference launched under the patronage of Minister of Health, Sheikh Dr. Basil Subah. A group of professors and consultants in the field of X-ray examination in general and emergency cases in particular participated in the conference. Hadi Al-Fahad has more details in this report.
The Ministry of Health organized a 3-day radiology conference under the slogan Examination of Emergencies by X-ray, with the participation of a group of experts from the United States of America, Canada, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia.
Today I have pleasure and honor to represent His Excellency Minister Sheikh Dr. Basil Al Sabah in the opening ceremony of Kuwait Radiology Conference, especially for emergency situations. This conference will be happening over a few days here in the state of Kuwait in Sheikh Jabir Cultural Center. We are honored to have many guests from many countries, European and North American countries. They are going to give us lectures and symposium in addition to workshop highlighting the importance of having express or emergency radiology service in the emergency department. On the other hand, here we are privileged in the Ministry of Health with the support of Kuwait government that we provide all patients in the emergency department with the latest technology in terms of plain X-rays, computer tomography, CT scans and MRIs. So again, I take this opportunity to thank KTV2 for hosting me and really happy to see medical services advanced in the state of Kuwait.
This conference is very important to us. It talk about the specialization which we do in the market here. This is an emergency radiology. The emergency radiology is a very important aspect of the radiology function or the radiology activity. So we manufacture equipment for the radiology emergency. Our product for the emergency medicine is mainly the X-ray and ultrasound system, which is used in the emergency department, and also other activities which we do in the emergency medicine. I'd like to emphasize that there is a very active and good activity for the radiology, and every day there is new product. Every day there are new functions, and every day there is a diagnostic modality coming out, and it's going very, very fast now. For example, the intelligence are entering in the radiology functions. So there is a lot of development, and I just want to emphasize that Kuwait is very, very advanced comparatively to the world. Is very, very advanced in the equipment and installation, and also advanced in the doctors who are there. Is led by Dr. Nofa, and who is one of the pioneers in the leadership of the radiology practice here in Kuwait. And as you know that we have in Kuwait the best modality you can ever see, and the most modern modalities you can ever see in the world of radiology.
The program includes a distinguished scientific program for doctors, as well as training, includes examination of emergency radiology cases.
The Ministry of Health is keen to provide many services and conferences to spread awarenesses. From Jabal Ahmed Culture Center, I'm Hadi Al-Fahad reporting for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
And coming up next, to promote joint cooperation in various fields between the Netherlands and Kuwait, and to benefit from experiences and exchange of knowledge between the two countries, the Secretary General of the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Bouke Branden, visited the Women's Cultural Association. More details in the following report with Hadi Al-Fahad.
The Secretary General of the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs visited the Women Cultural Association in the presence of the Dutch ambassador, in the framework of the distinguished bilateral relations and exchange of vision on a number of files and issues on the regional and international arenas, as well as strengthening trade and economic relations.
We have excellent bilateral relations. A year ago, our foreign minister was here. Yeah. And then also Mr. Gobijs, he also visited Holland to have bilateral talks. And this time our vice minister, the Secretary General, came for Kuwait. And as he said, so if you have good relations, from time to time you have to maintain it and to exchange views. And there's so many fantastic bilateral subjects. So why not? One thing that I like to mention, people-to-people contacts. We would love to have students from Kuwait. We have excellent universities, agriculture universities, technical universities, and then we see all these Kuwaiti students going to America, Canada, Australia. They have to come to Holland. Our universities are English universities. Yeah. We are speaking English, so they easily can come. They have a fantastic life, you know. There are, I think now 20 or 25 Kuwaiti students in Holland. They have a perfect time. So one of the things, people-to-people contacts, not only business to business, not only politicians to Palestinians.
Several topics were discussed, the most important of which were the impressions of Kuwaiti women as they gained many acquires. Reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadi Fahad.
And in the following report, the Breeders' Cup 2020, which is organized by the Arab Horse Center, was launched in the presence of a large number of Arab horse owners and breeders in Kuwait. There is more details with Hadi Fahad in the following report.
The competitions started on the field of the House of Arabia, which started under the patronage of His Highness, the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jabir Al-Sabah, with the presence and participation of a large number of Arab horse owners and breeders in Kuwait.
This competition is Breeders' Cup for Arabian horses. This is for the first time. We are organizing championships since 10 years, but this year we start a new edition or a new championship. It's only for breeders in Kuwait. So the horse should be born and bred in Kuwait by a Kuwaiti or somebody registered in Kuwait. Usually all the participants from, even if they are citizens or they live in Kuwait, but the horse should be registered in Kuwait Horse Registry. Yeah, we have organization taking care of Arabian horses, and this horse should be registered in this organization, which is named WAHO, World Arabian Horse Organization. All the horses participants should be registered in this organization.
The competition provides an opportunity for all breeders to showcase their outstanding local production, and the organizers are seeking to develop offers and tournaments organized and supervised by the Arabian Horse Center as the official body concerned with the conservation and the communication of Arab horse breeds, which was reflected on the Statute of Kuwait. International organizations specialized in Arab horses such as the ICA organization, the WAHO, and the awarding of tournament organized by the highest classification. Reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadi Fahad.
And coming up next, Mubarak Al-Kabir Governorate recently celebrated national holidays through its ceremony, which was entitled Mubarak Festival. The ceremony included many activities presented to the public. Our reporter Hadil Fahad brings us more in this report.
Under the patronage of Mubarak Al-Kabir Governor, retired Major General Mahmoud Boushehri, Mubarak Al-Kabir Government continues its celebrations marking the 59th anniversary of Independence Day, 29 years since the liberation anniversary, and the 14th anniversary of His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Sabah assumption of power in the country, by holding celebrations and interesting competitions for the people of the province in Sabah Al-Salim Park. The celebration included operas, folklore, and various shows, including handicrafts, heritage markets, and Kuwait panorama. The celebration affirms popular cohesion on such precious occasions, and it is an opportunity to strengthen the bonds of love, brotherhood, and unity upon which the Kuwaiti people have been attached. Reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadil Fahad.
The Kuwait International Design Week was recently launched in the Avenues Mall as it was sponsored by the Tourism Department at the Ministry of Information. The expo featured many booths of Kuwaiti designers who presented local designs. Here is more with our reporter Saleh Labedi.
The Kuwait International Design Week Expo was launched at the Grand Avenues' new phase, as it was sponsored by the Tourism Department at the Ministry of Information. The launch was attended by the Deputy Director of the Tourism Department, Mr. Yusuf Mustafa.
We're basically showcasing the Kuwait International Design Week. So everything that has to do with design and fashion and art and furniture and basically everything that's under one roof of designing and fashion. We are the tourism sector under the Ministry of Information, and we promote basically tourism in Kuwait, basically telling people that there are more beautiful places that you can visit here in Kuwait, not just restaurants and stuff like that. And and today in the Design Week, especially today, we're basically promoting what Kuwait can do with collaborating with different companies and basically colliding with them and making Kuwait a more modern place to visit and to for better tourism.
The aim of the expo was to diversify the tourism sector and to put Kuwait on the tourism map. Kuwait has so much to offer to visitors in terms of activities, places to visit, and of course, many shopping options that fit everyone's desires. Tourism is an important factor to be developed to go along Kuwait's 2035 development plan.
Today, the Kuwait International Design Week has been launched here at the Avenues. This is Saleh Abedi reporting for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
The Ministry of Oil launched its new logo for digital transformation under the patronage and with the presence of the Minister of Oil, Electricity and Water, Khalid Al-Fadl. The slogan came to enhance the efficiency of the services provided, upgrade their quality, and achieve the optimal use of resources. Hadil Fahad brings us more in the following report.
With the aim of enhancing the efficiency of the service provided, upgrading their quality and achieving the optimal use of resources to elevate the confidence of dealers in the Ministry of Oil to raise the quality of the services provided. The Ministry of Oil launched its new strategy for digital transformation and mechanization of its business electronically under the slogan, the Program of Transition to Electronic Services.
Today we launched what we call the electronic transformation or the automation for the Ministry of Oil. We're proud to say that the Ministry of Oil today has become completely digital, and all transactions related to employees, staffs, when it comes to their fingerprints, when it comes to their sick leaves and other leaves as well, will completely become electronic. This is something that we're so proud of, that it happened within a very small or limited time, a few months of time since Sheikh Nimr become the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Oil. He started taking my direct instructions to convert the ministry into a completely digitalized ministry. We hope that with this digitalization, the ministry will come to a completely different era and will be able to communicate with the oil sector as well as other ministries and authorities in Kuwait with ease and with higher quality.
This event comes within the framework of supporting the achievement of the goals of the smart government and utilizing the latest technologies to reach the transformation at the national level, in line with the vision of a new Kuwait 2035. Reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadi Al-Fahad.
Under the patronage of the Minister of Education and Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Saud Al-Harbi, the activities of the Kuwait Festival for the 9th Academic Theatre were concluded at the Hamad Al-Rajib Theatre at the Higher Institute for Theatrical Arts. The Judgment Committee announced the results of the festival, which is considered one of the most important art and theatrical festivals in Kuwait. Our reporter Hadi Al-Fahad has more details in the following report.
The curtain was closed on the activities of the Kuwait Festival for the 9th Academic Theatre, as the season highlighted the efforts of the Institute students and their role in the Kuwaiti theatre movement with their presentation.
Today is a great day. Our institute, the Higher Institute of Dramatic Arts, celebrating the end of the festival. It was a great 7 days. Our students compete throughout the festival in terms of acting, directing, musical effects, so many lectures we have. So it was like a huge event, and our main source, our main inspiration, our students was in the center of this festival. I'm so glad, to be honest. I'm very happy for them because they worked hard, and today they will celebrate the end of the festival, and there will be 13 awards, and you will notice today how happy they will be for each other. They worked throughout the festival. There are 6 plays, and you can find that in each play a different actor playing different roles. Some of them acting here, some of them directing there, some of them behind the stage. So it was a great days for our students. And let's remember that this festival is taking place during the national days for Kuwait, and we hope that the benefit of this festival will be accomplished at the end of the day.
This festival adds to the ranks of Kuwait's art and theatrical festival, an enrichment of the cultural movement and the academic affairs that has finally freed its creative energies towards unlimited artistic thinking.
These are our students, those people who we taught, and I think that they have got something interesting, for not only for their specialists, but also for their life, for their future. And I'm sure that in Kuwait, as in all in the Gulf, people have tried and very hard tried to get the, how to say it, what's important for art and to understand what is creation. I think we are noticing that there is a good progress in these festivals. This is number 9. It's not only first or second. That's why it is a big experience and it's very benefit for all these students.
At the end of the ceremony, the results came in favor for Ghazala play, which were announced as the best performance. Reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes, this is Hadil Fahd.
And in our last story for tonight, the Faculty of Nursing of the Public Authority for Applied Education and Training recently organized a ceremony on the occasion of the country's national holidays on the stage of the Higher Institute of Communications and Navigation. Nurhan Al-Alfi was there and brought us the whole story in this report.
The College of Nursing, represented by its teaching members and the students, as well as other ministries' representatives, celebrated today the national days among a warm atmosphere full of love and kind feelings in a well-organized ceremony.
Today's event is more of a celebration for the 25th and 26th of February. As you know, this is a joyous occasion. It's a special event for everyone. And as a college, we believe that we have to chip in and we have to take part in such great events. So today we've got so many celebrations going on, so many events going on, just to give these days special or just to show how important they are to us as Kuwaitis. It's a joyous occasion, so we have to take part of it, we have to enjoy it, but at the same time it's not just about fun, but we have to understand how important these days are and how it allowed us as a country to move on from that. So we have to have fun and also learn the lessons and keep those lessons in mind.
Kuwait annually celebrate a happy memory in the hearts of Kuwaitis, which is the National Day and the Liberation Day, which makes everyone exert all efforts and harness all energies to draw a smile in the hearts of others.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to send my regards and appreciation for our Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah and Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah for this big day for the whole people living in Kuwait, not only for the Kuwaitis. I can see that most of the people here are sharing with us this event and celebrating and waiting for this month specifically to share with the Kuwaitis their happiness about this event. So I would like to send my regards for the whole people living in Kuwait and appreciate giving us this happiness and sharing with us the day.
Also, this special day helped to cultivate the love of this giving country in the hearts of young people and consolidate the true national meanings that contribute to building the future of Kuwait.
Today here in Higher Institute for Navigation and Communications to celebrate the Liberation Days here. I will use this opportunity and I will tell to all Kuwaitis students, especially those who are graduating from the high school, to coming to the nursing college, okay? As we need this profession, highly we need this profession in Kuwait, okay? To serve their country, okay, and always, inshallah, always Kuwait be in peace.
Meanwhile, the Faculty of Nursing Teaching Department today called all Kuwait high school students to consider joining the Faculty of Nursing, as there is a shortage in this specialization in Kuwait, and because of its huge importance in developing our beloved country, Kuwait. From the Public Authority for Applied Education and Training, I am Nurhan Alfi, reporting to Kuwait in 30 minutes.
Well, this brings us to the conclusion of tonight's episode of Kuwait in 30 minutes. We hope to see you again same time next week. Our highly dedicated team of correspondents is constantly out on the field searching for reports that matter most to you. Thank you for joining us tonight and see you next week with more exclusive reports. Have a good night.